Hey guys, Mr. Rogers here. Today we're going to do a review on two-digit multiplication. So today we're going to be multiplying two digits by two digits. Okay, so let's do like a little quick review on multiplication. So in a math class, multiplication is one of the four operations we learn how to do with like numbers and fractions and decimals. Okay, so multiplying is basically doing repeated addition over and over again. Okay, you can do that when you have like single digits, but then when you get into having like two digits, and in this case, two digits by two digits, that's going to take you like all day to figure that out. So we don't do the repeated addition. We do it the multiplication way where we like take one number, we times it by the other number to get that third number. Okay, that will make more sense in a second. So in this video, I'm going to show you two different ways to do multiplication. Okay, so the first way is going to be like the standard way of how to multiply two numbers. This is the long way. A lot of people don't like this way. This was the way when I was in school, going through school. This is how I learned how to multiply. Now we have learned a different way to multiply to be able to teach you all. And this way is a little easier. And sometimes I wish I learned this way when I was in school. So that is method 2 that I'm going to show you, which is the box method, okay, or the boxed way, okay. So that will make sense when I get into an example in a second. So let's hop into it. So if I put up, let's do 44 times 46. Okay, so in this problem, what you see right here, you see 44 times 46. Okay, so what this is saying, you're going to multiply 44 by 6 and then 44 by 40. Okay, that is the two ways you see this. So this first way I'm going to show you is the long way, which is like the standard method to use with multiplication. Alright, so like I said, the two numbers that we're going to multiply with 44 are 44 and 6 and 44 and 40. Okay, I said 40 because this 4 right here isn't just a 4, it's in the tens place, so that makes it 40. Okay, so let's get into it. So we're going to focus on 44 and 6 right now. So right now I'm going to multiply 6 by 44. So 4 times 6 is 24, so I'm going to put my 4 down here and carry my 2. Okay, now I'm going to do 40 times 6, okay, but right now I'm just going to do 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 2 is 26. So I'm going to put my 26 down here. There is no other place to carry this 2, so I just put it down here beside my 6. Okay, so I'm going to mark out my 6, and I'll mark out my 2. Okay, this next step is very crucial to the standard way to do multiplication. If you miss this step, you're going to miss the problem. Okay, so before I can start multiplying the 44 by 40 now, I need to put a place value 0 right here. Okay, I need to put that 0 there holding that place value for ones. Because now we're not going to deal with ones, the ones place value, we're dealing with tens. Okay, so I need that place value right here of that 0 holding that place value. Okay, again, if you miss that 0 in this step, you will get the problem wrong. Okay, so remember when you go into our first number right here was when I was multiplying in the ones place. Now I'm going to multiply in the tens place, so I need that 0 holding that ones place value down. Okay, so now we're going to look at 44 times 40. Because like I said, this 4 isn't just a 4, it's in the tens place value, so it's 40. So I'm going to do 44 times 40. Okay, 4 times 4 is 16. Put my 6 there, carry my 1. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 1 is 17. Okay, so I'm going to put my 17 right there. There's no place to carry this 1 again, so I just put it down past my 7. Okay, so now we have our two numbers that we did. So our first set of numbers was 44 times 6, which gave me 264, and then 44 times 40, which gave me 1,760. Okay, so now, since I have all my numbers multiplied, now I'm going to add them. So 4 plus 0 is 4. 6 plus 6 is 12, so put my 2 down there, carry my 1. 2 plus 7 is 9, plus 1 is 10. 1 plus 1 is 2. So you get the answer being 2020. So 44 times 46 is equal to 2024. Okay, let's do another problem to make sure you know how to do the long way, or the standard way to do multiplication. So if I gave you the problem 84 times 84. Okay, so in this problem, the two numbers that we're multiplying is 84 times 4 and 84 times 80. Okay, so let's start in our ones place. So I'm going to multiply 84 times 4 right now. So 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, so hang on. Okay, 4 times 4 is 16. I put my 6 down there, carry my 1. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 1 is 35, or 33, sorry. I'm putting my place value of 0 in there. Remember, your 0 needs to be put in there because now I'm not going to be working in the ones place. I'm going to be working in my tens place because this 8 isn't just an 8, it's an 80 because it's in the tens place. So the 0 holds my ones down, my ones place value. So now I'm going to do 84 times 80. So 8 times 4 is 32. Carry my 3. 8 times 8 is 64. Plus 3 is 67. Okay, so now I have my two set of numbers that I multiplied by. I have 84 times 4 for 336. And then 84 times 80, which gave me 6,720. So I can mark out all my numbers. Now I'm going to add them. 6 plus 0 is 6. 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 plus 7 is 10. Carry my 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. Okay, so that is the standard way of doing multiplication. Okay, so when you have multiple digits like this, when you go into the next place value of when you're multiplying, you have to hold that 0 in that place value to show that you're moving to a different place value. Okay, let's move into the box method or the box way. This one is a lot easier for you all. And like I said, we learned how to do a different way to do multiplication to teach you all. And this way is a lot more easier. So I'm sure you'll like this way a lot more. So let's move into the boxed way. Okay, so if I give you the problem 59 and I want you to multiply 18. Okay, so the two set of numbers that we're going to be multiplying in this case is 59 times 8 and 59 times 10. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to make a little box. And this box will depend on if you're multiplying by 2 digits by 2 digits, 3 digits by 2 digits, and so on. Okay, in this case, I'm going to make 4 boxes because I'm multiplying 2 digits by 2 digits. Okay, I'm going to make 4 boxes. Okay, so first I'm going to look at this number 59 right here. Okay, 59, the 5 is in the tens place and the 9 is in the ones place. So if I was to break apart 59, it would be 50 and 9. Okay, so if I broke it apart with my tens and my ones, 5 is in my tens place, which makes it 50. 9 is in my ones place, which just makes it 9. Okay, if I do that same thing with this 18, if I break apart my 18 to show what's in my ones place and my tens place, it would be broken down to 10 and 8. Because 1 is in my tens place, 8 is in my ones place. So 10 and 18. Okay, so now you're going to multiply the numbers. So now I'm going to multiply 50 and 10, and then 50 and 8, just like I was doing over here. And then 9 times 10 and 9 times 8. So let's get started. 50 times 10. When you work with zeros, I love multiplying with zeros because there's a little trick. Okay, so if you notice right here, I had two zeros. I have the 0 and 50 and the 0 and 10. Okay? I'm not going to worry about those zeros yet. I'm going to look at my big numbers that I'm going to have to multiply. The 5 and the 1. 5 times 1 is 5. And then I see I had two zeros, so I'm just going to add it. So 50 times 10 is 500. But I just paid attention to the 5 and multiplied the 1 to get 5 and then added my two zeros. I love working with zeros. Same thing with 50 times 8. 5 times 8 is 40. I have this 0 up here, so put an extra 0 down there. So 50 times 8 is 400. Okay? Same thing with 9 times 10. 9 times 1 is 9. I have the 0 over here, add it over here. So 10 times 9 is 90. Then 9 times 8 is 72. Okay. So now when you get all your numbers in your boxes, now what you do, you're going to add up all those numbers in the boxes. So I'm going to have 500 and I'm going to go this way. I'm going to kind of go clockwise. I'm going to keep the 3 digits together and then the 2 digits together. So I'm going to go 500 plus 400, then plus 90, then plus 72. The only thing, just make sure you're lining up your place values in this. So you see I have 3 digits here, 3 digits here, 2 digits here, and 2 digits there. So if I work in my ones place, I just have a 2, so I'm going to bring my 2 down. Then I have 9 plus 7. 9 plus 7 is 16, so I'm going to put my 6 down there, carry my 1. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So my answer of 59 times 18 is 1,062. Okay, let's do one more example to make sure you know how to do the boxed way. So if I gave you the example 36 and I want you to multiply 56. So in this case, the two numbers that we're multiplying is 36 by 6 and 36 by 50. Okay, so again, I'm going to draw my box. Again, your box will depend on if you're multiplying by 2 digits, 3 digits, and so on. So in this case, I'm multiplying by 2 digits. So my 36, I have 2 boxes here. 56, I have 2 boxes here. So if you're multiplying 3 digits by 3 digits, you're going to have 6 boxes because you have to have the amount of numbers you see. All right, so if I break apart the number 30, I see 30 and 6. So I'm going to put 30 and 6 up on the top. Where you put it doesn't matter. You can put the numbers on top or on bottom. The location you put these numbers does not matter, just as long as you're keeping them together. Okay, so 30 and 6, because 3 is in my tens place, 6 is in my ones place. Now let's look at 56. So 50 and 6, because I have 5 in my tens place and 6 in my ones place. Okay, so now we're going to multiply these. 30 times 50. So if I do my way, I see 3 right here and I see 5 right here. That's 15. So I'm going to put my 15 here. And I see 1, 2 zeros. So I'm going to add 2 zeros right there. So 30 times 50 is 1,500. Okay. Now let's do 30 and 6. 3 times 6 is 18. Okay. I have a 0, so I need to put that there. So 30 times 6 is 180. Okay. Let's move over here. 50 times 6. 5 times 6 is 30. I have an extra 0, so 50 times 6 is 300. Then 6 times 6 is 36. Okay, so now I'm going to add up my numbers that I see. So I have 1,500. I'm going to add 180. Going to add 300. I'm going to add 36. So if I start in my ones place, I see a 6. I'm going to bring that 6 down. Then in my tens place, I have an 8 and 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. Put my 1 down here, carry my 1. My hundredths place value, I see 5 plus 1, which is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. put my 0 there, carry my 1. Then in my thousands place value, 1 plus 1 is 2. So my answer is 2016. So 36 times 56 is 2016. All right. Multiplication is easy depending on what method you do. So again, both of these methods, you don't have to use both of them. Use whichever one makes you more comfortable. A lot of times students like the box way a little more because it's not as confusing as forgetting that 0, holding that place value down as in the standard way. Because like I said, if you miss that 0, then you're going to miss the problem. I hope this video helped you guys with multiplication review with 2 digits by 2 digits. Until next time, have a good weekend.